Hey guys, welcome back to another hike. So today we're going to do something a little crazy. Behind me is the Stillwater Scenic Trail, which we've already done in a video before. We did the main railroad track that they've converted to a hiking trail. Today we're going to go off the beaten path. There's actually some unmarked trails in the woods, which may be part of like the original farm or wherever this area was before, but they're clearly man-made tracks, and they do go up a portion of Wolf Hill. So we're gonna go check it out, see what kind of view we can get, and then just come back down for a short evening hike. Come and join me. So as you can see here, the Stillwater Scenic Trail from this end to the other end is about 1 mile, and then you come back, so maybe you get like 2 miles of total hiking from just following this trail here. This is a converted railroad track, like many other train tracks in the area. They turned into hiking trails, and there's historical sites. We do walk by some old mills, which we have filmed in previous videos. The last video of this track, we parked at the other side of the road, which is Capron Road. This is on Farnham Pike, which we're parking at today, and we're gonna walk past the Woonasquatucket River. And we're gonna walk not to the very end today to Capron Road, where we started in the last video. We're going to take a alternate turn up a portion of Wolf Hill. We're gonna go find these old unmarked trails that I don't even know if many people know about, so I'm gonna uncover them today for you. We got a cool little stream over here. So it's actually maybe like a few miles of unmarked trails in the woods we're going to go map out for you. We'll climb down the portion of Wolf Hill where you can see the power lines and a nice view of Stillwater Pond. And then we're going to take a left and go back down to the car. So it won't be a huge hike, but it'll be enough to get a nice view and burn some calories. Now up ahead you can see some cool things. The left, that tree that's drooping over there is a willow tree, and it's a really cool looking willow tree because they're just starting to grow their leaves back for the spring. These kind of look like palm trees a bit. They have draping foliage, and up ahead is the bridge, 146 George Washington Highway. We filmed this in a short. You can see here people put positive messages, so when you walk on your hike you can stay happy, you can change, improve, and connect, most importantly laugh. We're gonna walk to the end over here because this area right here I had put in a previous short, and it was night and it looked way more creepy and abandoned, but today it's going to be a little bit more full of life. We have tall pine trees surrounding the area. That looks like something from like New Hampshire or Vermont or something. Those huge pine trees growing by the side of the river, and cool couple graffiti designs. Yeah, there's some cool stencils. So this is the Woonasquatucket River. It's very calm today. I'd love to take a kayak down there and look at that huge structure. Let's get past this ancient Roman tower and let's continue on the hike because I have a cool secret trail to show you guys. Here's an alternate view of the bridge as we walk away from it. So those trees, those big roots. Alright guys, so this is the halfway point on the Stillwater Scenic Trail. To this way, you're going to see the condos and those abandoned mills that we have previously filmed are down that way. And up here is the beginning point of Wolf Hill. Capron Road cuts through it, and then on the other side of that will be the actual official Wolf Hill. But this is part of the slope. It's a long and steep hill. So we're gonna climb up this because there's actually some unmarked trails over here that I'm not sure what they were quite used for in the past, but I'm assuming maybe just human traffic going in between the mills, because there were mills right down the street, so maybe people needed to take this way to get home. There's a downed pine tree. And we're climbing up this part of the hill. So you can see it's really steep. It's kind of mountainous. There's the power lines that cut through. And yeah, there's just barely a trail here, but you can see it has been stamped down. So people do walk up here, or have walked up here long enough that the soil doesn't grow easily for plants. As we climb up this hill, there will be a right turn to go into the woods, and the woods will have those unmarked trails I had mentioned. So I'm going to continue to come up. Oh wow, looks like they're doing construction up here actually. That's pretty crazy. Let's move this way. Whew. That's some shrubs. And there's that good view I was talking about, at least part of it. Nice springtime view. Hopefully there are no ticks over here. I have not seen this before, guys. This is new. This construction. Look at this. So I remember the trail was right here. So while the construction is actually cutting into the trails, this is something brand new. I have not seen this, and I don't know what they're going to do with this area. Oh wow, guys, the old trail system is like completely gone. That was it coming up here, but they completely demolished the area. This is something brand new. I have not seen this before. I haven't been here in a few months. But this was a hiking trail system, or at least an old path. And they seem to have completely demolished it. They took all the trees down, and I don't know where all this cement and dirt came from. But whoa, guys, look ahead of me. That's like something from another planet. Okay, so the area that I used to hike on the trails would come up that way, and you would go up there, and you'd see the whole natural forest and the view. But it looks like they completely demolished it. They must be planning on making condos or something. I just want to keep walking a bit. So yeah, I used to hike on these woods just only a few months ago, actually, when it was still just like a regular hiking trail. That there'd be a view up there. I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know what they're using this for. Are they going to be able to put houses here? I mean, this is some steep rock. Wow. So I came here just to film a regular hike of some hidden trails that I had found in the woods a long time ago and that I have hiked on for years. And it looks like they completely demolished and flattened the whole area. It must have been very recently, because I feel like I was here only by the end of 2024. I'm just kind of I guess, like, not shocked, but maybe intrigued. Like, what are they gonna do with this place? I will admit that you can see the view a lot better now that the trees are gone, but there was the hiking trails. Maybe if we like continue down that way, we might be able to link up to where they used to be. Wow guys, so I went in expecting to find some hiking trails and I found something else. I don't know when they started this work. Let's continue on this way for a little bit, because maybe the path over here might lead to where the old hiking trails were. I remember there was a loop that you could take to link back to the hill and walk back down to the railroad tracks. So you can see here you got a good view of looks like the Stillwater Pond. Well, that's actually Stump Pond. Stillwater Pond will be that way. And I still haven't found where the old trails used to be. I think they're just gone, guys. But you know what? They were getting overgrown and no one was really taking care of them anyways. I think I'm actually just walking on the remnants of where they used to be right now. I wanted to see where this leads. Okay, I can see right there. So that's Farnham Pike. Looks like maybe we can take this way and see if it links to the old trails, but if not, I'm just gonna walk back down the way we came. Look at the tire tracks over here. Yeah, we're not getting over there. That's just, it's getting too rugged and too far away. The sun's going down. It's beautiful. You know what? I got surprised. I went in to go check out those old abandoned trails, and damn, it looks like they just completely plowed them over. But maybe I'm optimistic. Maybe they might be using this to make the hiking trail cooler somehow. Although you can see all those pine trees they chopped down. Hope they're gonna use it for wood. Look at all that freshly harvested lumber down there. The colors look really cool in those trees. It's that golden sunset hour. We got some buildings in the distance. That's interesting. Those look like maybe the office buildings that are on Route 7 in Smithfield, possibly. There's a huge water tower in the distance. You got a good view up here. We should be a few hundred feet up. But looks like the old hiking trails are no more. There has to be a portion still remaining, because I do remember deeper in the woods you can come up like a smaller hill, but I just don't see how you can get there anymore. Look at that machine. A wood hog. Wow. This place looks like it was like on Mars or something. I can imagine like the Martian surface to be massive machines and like hibernation units for people to live in. All right, well, it's gonna be time to head back down. I'd like to get down before the sun sets. How the hell do I get back down now? I think the trail was over here somewhere. Once we get out of this construction site, we can just head right back down the side of Wolf Hill and then back to the car. But until then, I can freak out a little bit and think I'm going to be lost or stuck up here for some reason. Anxiety is awesome. Oh man, this ground is so unstable. What did they do to this place? Wow. Look at the moss in that tree. Some nature. Alright, I'm just going to follow this red tape because I can see the power lines up ahead, which means we are getting back to the hill. And I'm just going to take a beeline right down. It wouldn't be bad to get a beer after this hike, if you can call it that. This is more like a unexpected adventure. And yeah, this was the trail for sure. I can see how it came into the woods. I'm gonna go up that way. They just smashed that shit down. Where did all that sand come from is what I want to know. Massive dunes. Maybe I should come back with better gear and climb up that. Alright, so yeah, these secret trails at the Stillwater Scenic Trail are no more. It is now a defunct trail system. You heard it from me. I'm the first person to discover this. If you ever knew about those secret trails in the past, which I wish I could have filmed before they bulldozed them, then they're gone. But they're now part of legend of Smithfield, and this is the closest you'll ever see about them. I'm gonna walk right now back to the part of the hill over here, and we're gonna just take the hike right down. All right. So this is back to the actual hill. Ah, man, I just got stuck up a lot by those thorns. All for you guys. Just trying to make a cool video, and look what happens. I've never seen that before on this trail. That's crazy. Those two big ass sand dunes. Okay. This is the actual trail right here. So this leads to Wolf Hill. If you follow this, you'll eventually get to Wolf Hill, and then also the Powder Mill, Ledges, Audubon Society trails. Those are both in previous videos. There's the nice view. You get a good view of the north of this. That leads to preserves further north into North Smithfield. I think Fort Nature Preserve is the name of one of them. These trails on these power lines will go all the way to Florida. So if you just want to hike to Florida, just be prepared to walk over some swamps, and there's no anemones. You won't be able to have anywhere to use the bathroom or wash up. You'll have to sleep on this gravel underneath this electricity. You're better off just taking the Appalachian Trail. That's a better idea. But locally in Smithfield, because these cut right through our town, it's a very convenient way to get from trail system to trail system. So you can connect, at least from what I know, 3 different trail systems from this way, and there's one more up that way in North Smithfield. Rockland Preserve, I think. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. You can see behind me, there's the rest of the hill. And this is weird, like a little stream flowing. All right, let's just take this way back. Oh, excuse my finger. Damn it. All right, walking down this hill finally. Let's get back to the flat ground. I've been walking on uneven territory for like the last hour, it seems. Okay. And I did way more than the couple miles that I thought I was gonna do. I really went way up there, but I will say it was worth it. Oh, there's a nice steep little drop over here with a good view. All right, as I climb down, I think we should conclude the video because the sun is setting and I like good art, so I don't want to have bad lighting in this video. Had enough of that in my nighttime hikes, and the bugs are so bad right now. Look at this though, these tall pine trees growing. There's the rest of those power lines. Like I said, they're all connected. Just you have to swim over that. Oh my god, the mosquitoes! I don't know if you can see them. Okay, I'm gonna shut this video off now with the hill behind me, knowing that we climbed all the way up there and the secret trails are gone, and they're building something up there. So let's see what they do with that property. Otherwise, I'm gonna hike back to the parking lot on Farnham Pike. And if you guys want to check out the Stillwater Scenic Trail, there's still a lot more to check out down that way as well, which was covered in an earlier video. I will link that in the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoy the remainder of these views. Nice cliffs. And I will see you on the next hike.